Hello everyone. Can you guys see us and hear us? Welcome back, Dharmesh.
Hi, Hussein.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let's wait
So
for someone to confirm in the chat and we can start. Hmm. Yeah, you were saying.
no, I was going through that case,
Mm-hmm.
e-bike. It's very straightforward,
Hmm.
but we have one. Like I was talking to Rohit as well,
Mm-hmm.
um, and we are in process of building such report.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have such report
Mm-hmm.
to actually verify that which particular serial number was produced, combining how
Mm-hmm.
much of serial numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah,
Yes.
Rafi has confirmed he's here. Nice. So yeah, we can start.
Yeah. Let's
So
start.
if I have that sheet here. Yep, e-bike manufacturing case. Let me switch to screencast.
Yeah.
Hmm. They have like simplified it, probably a
Hmm.
bit too much. Mm.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So there is one simple item called e-bike. This
Hmm.
is the manufacturing item. This is
Mm-hmm.
the finished good item, and all these four items are the raw materials actually.
Mm-hmm. Three
Uh,
batteries, two wheel sets.
Tools is to make one to manufacture one e-bike.
Mm-hmm.
They need all this uh, basically
Mm-hmm.
quantity
Hmm.
for one bike. And
Okay.
they say that there are three items. There are three raw materials which has or which contains a serial number.
Hmm.
Okay, and main serial number is been added to
Yeah, chases.
chassis. So in actual there is no serial number for e-bike.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so this can be done, but there has to be one simple this one simple report. We actually have one report that work order consumed items or something like that, but
Mm-hmm.
that does not have batch numbers or serial numbers over there.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be building it.
So what we can do is we can go over our normal flow right now and
Yes, yes.
get back to this once we are finished with that. So maybe some little customizations also we can show if needed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe. Cool. So with this case, we'll take
Later.
maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Mm, that's
So
one.
now we are going to touch upon some in detail depth regarding bill of
Mm-hmm.
materials, workstations, and all those
Mm-hmm.
things. Okay, that we'll see if we can start the actual transaction today.
Mm-hmm.
But before starting, we should know that what all the check boxes are and what are the configurations you have to make in bill of materials, and also workstations to make sure that the capacity of workstation is maintained and
Okay,
all.
got it.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I imported this. Where is it? Yeah, I imported the raw materials as items.
Hmm, hmm.
Uh, and GPT was kind enough to give correct
Hmm.
HSN codes. So I checked one of these HSN code and it like made sense.
Ah,
So these all are imported now in the system. If we go Zenith Craft
right.
mm, item list, you'll see this 2 hours ago I imported this all. So now we
All
have
of
this. And the other thing is let me just open this drive link. Yeah. So now we have where is it? Yeah, manufacturing center. So maybe you can take this as a use case. So yeah,
yes.
where does it all start when you are like implementing manufacturing maybe or implementing ERP next for manufacturing? Usually where do you start, right?
So it always starts with the items first.
Hmm.
and so there are some basic configuration in item to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that it can be used in manufacturing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sure we must have touched upon at the time of
Yeah, most
stock model.
probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but there are some specific things which needs to be considered for manufacturing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so when you see this, so okay, you have added some screws over here.
Mm-hmm.
Screws are termed as raw materials, which you have done over here. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
there is any product which is finished good, you have to add it as products. It does not matter whatever item group you put,
Mm-hmm.
but this is for tracking purpose, and categorizing items based on group is good, and
Mm-hmm.
maintaining good stock report. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you should make sure that just beyond details first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to make sure that the maintenance stock is on.
This one.
Okay,
Okay.
when you say maintain stock, that means you are creating a product with the stock, with the ability of buying and selling. That means you will be storing some SKUs. So SKUs is stock keeping units. Okay, so
SKU.
yes, so SKU is stock keeping unit.
Mm-hmm.
A particular item is known as SKU in industry terms. Okay, so that is been maintained, or that will be stocked in warehouse. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we are letting system know that this item is the raw material and this will be stocked in warehouse.
Mm.
So it's maintained stock. Okay, after that, just go into inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you see over here, it can so when you see over here, there are some shelf lives, warranty periods,
Mm-hmm.
of life and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you produce any kind of serialized item, okay,
Mm.
you will anyway give some warranty periods to them.
Mm.
Okay, so for example, if I can give, say that you are a phone manufacturer.
Mm.
Okay, you will anyway have some warranty period for
Mm.
those thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when you sell a serialized item, you have to make sure that you are adding all these warranty periods to it. So
Mm-hmm.
based on that, you can also process the warranty claims when you receive from the customers. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and then just scroll down. Yeah, so consider that this is a raw material and you are buying this raw material in batches.
Okay.
So I've kept this batch as enabled. Okay,
Mm.
and automatically create a new batch. So whenever you'll buy this material, the batch will get created. Okay,
Okay.
similarly, if you have anything which you're purchasing as serialized item as a
Mm-hmm.
raw material, you have to make sure that it has a serial number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So just for confirmation, it
Mhm.
mentioned if series and batch number is not mentioned, and then automatic, this will be if you always want to explicitly mention batch number. Okay, suppose I want to use the batch number that came with it.
Yes.
So then I have to
So you
do like
have to
disable
keep
this
this
thing.
yeah, you have to disable that thing, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
keep this blank. Then it will
Okay,
allow you to add a user input to the batch.
got it.
Okay, and you can also have this expiry date for those items. So at times what happens, you have manufactured some item, and so this is usually happens in food industry, or in pharmaceutical industry, that you
Mm.
have manufactured some medicines and you have delivered to the customer, and
Mm-hmm.
customer is sending you back, but
Mm-hmm.
what if it's expired?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot give any returns to that, because it's
Okay,
of no use for you as well. Okay,
got it.
so this is something which you have to maintain if you are using batch and serialized for manufacturing and all those things.
Okay,
Okay, and also this has expiry is also important when you have some raw materials, and if those are expired, it should not be added into manufacturing.
got it.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After that, just go into accounting. No, the tab.
Which tab?
Yes,
Accounting.
accounting.
Mm.
So just nahi, can you just expand this item?
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So over here, I don't think there is anything. Yeah, but if there are any expense account or anything been added to this item, and you want that whenever you use this particular item in any transaction,
Mm-hmm.
then will hit to those accounts. It's
Okay.
only that. Okay. Rest is purchasing. Purchasing is fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any minimum order quantity for this raw material, and if
Mm-hmm.
you are adding a safety stock, then you have to add this, so that whenever you try and manufacture something, and if you don't have any stock, system might automatically reorder some parts for you
Mm-hmm.
before you start the manufacturing.
Okay, got it.
And then sales is fine. uh, it's okay. Just go to yeah. So whenever you produce this item or
Mm-hmm.
anything such happens, if you want any inspections to be done before delivery or before purchase, this can be added. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At the time of manufacturing also, you can do quality inspection at
Mm-hmm.
different stages. Okay. You might have some parameters to be checked upon it, and based on that you can just approve and create the quality check.
Got it.
Okay. So after that there is manufacturing. Main thing is include item in manufacturing. Maybe it
Okay.
is your product, maybe it is your finished good item, maybe it is your raw material item.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure that this checkbox is checked.
Mm.
It's by default checked, but if it is not, then you might not find that particular item in manufacturing.
Okay, got it.
So this is the basic
Supply.
thing. And yeah. Okay. So okay, yesterday I forgot, there is
Mm-hmm.
one more way of manufacturing,
Okay.
that is called subcontracting to vendor.
Subcontracting, which comes where?
No, that is a different. Uh, so basically,
Category of manufacturing.
that is not kind of manufacturing for you,
Mm-hmm.
but just a process for you. But
Okay,
manufacturing at the end of vendor, basically.
got it.
So subcontracting, you can say.
Are we going to cover this
Yes,
later?
we'll be covering. We'll be having one day for subcontracting,
Got it.
because we have changed some flow for this.
Mm-hmm.
We might have some components to be added in house, and some components to be subcontracted, and that
Got it.
component add to the manufacturing.
Okay.
Okay, that part
So
can be
if we are
added.
giving it to them, is it not like directly a purchase?
No.
Then what's
So
the difference?
when you say subcontracting, it's like tailoring.
Mm-hmm.
Tailor is one of the subcontract for you, in simple
Okay.
terms.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? You have you already have the cloth. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you go to the dealer and say that I want to stitch this shirt for me.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You give the cloth. You're not selling him.
Mm-hmm.
You give the cloth. He does the process of stitching, and
Mm-hmm.
he gives back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what the charges what he takes is only for his process of stitching.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Outsourcing of, for example,
And
I'm thinking about in furniture terms, what could be like a part which could be subcontracted?
one of the part can be subcontracted is CNC.
What is that?
CNC is a type of a process which is been done by a machine. So at times, what happens for wood industry or wood manufacturers, they
Mm-hmm.
don't have this machine. There are some specialized people who
Mm-hmm.
has this CNC to make a unique shape of that particular wood, or that
Mm-hmm.
particular, say, legs or hands of
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah, let's
chairs.
say we'll take an example of this dining table legs.
Dining table. So when you see that unique design or
Mm.
traditional design of a dining table, which they have these curves and all
Yeah,
those
yeah,
things.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is been done by CNC.
Okay, got it. So maybe we'll take this example later. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can take this as a subcontracting process for us.
Sure.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So this was all about the item, and so supply raw materials for purchase. It's like when you select a vendor,
Hmm.
okay, you want to send some raw materials to him to fix or to manufacture
Hmm.
for you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you will be supplying the raw materials in that case.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So this was one part.
Mm-hmm.
uh, so this is the main thing what you have to make sure that this has to be there at
Mm-hmm.
the time of
Mm-hmm.
manufacturing. Okay,
Got it.
just go back. So this is one uh, master or list which you need to look into.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you will again go into manufacturing. You have to make sure that your bill of material is there.
So should I go into BOM creator or BOM?
No, normal BOM.
So what's this then?
So bill of material creator is specifically developed for multi-level bill of material. Okay, so when you say multi-level bill of material, is like layered bill of material that
Okay.
so for example, if I take an example of a laptop,
Mm-hmm.
okay, there is a single bill of material for a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there is a single bill of material for a laptop, but
Mm-hmm.
there can be a different bill of material for motherboard.
Okay.
So to manufacture a laptop, first I need to manufacture motherboard,
Hmm.
right? So first I need to manufacture motherboard. So in that case,
Mm-hmm.
there are two bill of material. So first bill of material will be motherboard, second will be the final will be the laptop.
Okay, got it. So kind of like nested bill of
Nested, yes.
materials, yeah. So here is the documentation. I was just checking how this works. Okay, so it looks like this. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll cover it later. That is fine.
yes, yes.
So yeah, we will start at BOM, normal BOM.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you see this normal BOM over here,
Mm.
you can just create one.
Okay, add a BOM.
So when you add a BOM, the BOM is always been added for an item of
Okay.
finish of a finished good.
Okay. Let's
Screw
see.
in.
We have Ergo Blend share.
Uh,
Ergo Blend shares.
yes.
This one.
Second one, yeah.
Then company is fine.
So
Item
now
UM
this
quantity.
item UOM, that
Hmm.
means in this particular UOM, your item will be manufactured
Okay, got it.
in numbers. Okay, and this
Mhm.
is quantity one.
So I
So
think
when
this
you
is fetched from the item itself, right?
item itself, yes,
Okay. That is why it's read only.
yes.
And then the
So
I. Mhm. Go
so
ahead.
when you say quantity over here, so quantity for an item, so over here it is written the quantity obtain the after manufacturing or repacking from given quantities. That means
Hmm.
how many quantity do you want to produce,
Mm-hmm.
okay, for this item.
Okay.
So you're creating that bomb for this particular quantity,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Okay. So bomb is usually created for one single quantity.
Okay.
Usually. At times, it depends on the manufacturing process, industry to industry and business to business.
Mm-hmm.
They might create a bill of material for five quantity or a pack itself, right?
Okay.
So that you can understand that what will be the costing of a particular pack. Okay, like
Got it.
pack of or pack of two. So right now we are just creating the quantity one for this table.
Okay. So at a time, only one chair will be manufactured.
No,
Mm-hmm.
so this is nothing but the multiplier.
Okay. So for one quantity of
How
this,
much of raw
this
material
is
will
the
be?
raw materials.
Yes,
Okay. So otherwise, if depending on how their manufacturing process is, they can say, okay, for six quantity of this, this is the raw
system will
materials.
calculate it.
Okay.
System will calculate it at the time of
Hmm.
work order.
Okay.
Got it?
Got
So
it.
right now we are saying that okay, only one quantity I need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and at the right side you can see it's is active. The bomb can be active and deactive, and is default. So whenever you create any bill of material, it's by default is default into for that particular item.
Got it.
Okay, at least one particular bill of material should be default for the item.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
and allow alternatives. Allow alternatives are something like say that you have some screws.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right now you are using black screws, but those black screws might get finished. Okay,
Okay.
or they are not present, or you might not know that by this time I'll be starting this production,
Mm-hmm.
I will have the stock or not, because there are multiple productions going on simultaneously, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
will say that I will be needing this alternative item. Why? Because at the time of transferring the material, raw material from stores to WIP,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I can say that if there is any alternative available, it will transfer those alternative
Okay.
in that.
Got it.
It will swap kind of
Mm-hmm.
for the raw materials. Okay,
Got it.
so as I told you, this nested bomb. So
Mm-hmm.
this is in relation to that
Mm-hmm.
set red for sub-assembly item
Mm-hmm.
based on bill of material. So whenever there is a nested bomb, there is a sub-assembly item. So as I give you an example of motherboard. So motherboard is nothing but the sub-assembly item for you. Okay. So it set a rate. It will set a rate for sub-assembly item based
Mm-hmm.
on bill of material.
Okay, based on its bill of material,
Ha.
whatever the
Yes.
sub-assembly item is. Okay, got it.
Yes. Yes.
Then we
And
have
over here,
project.
this
Okay.
is project. You remember engineer to order.
Yeah.
This is that. Okay.
Okay.
So over here, you can select a particular project
Mm-hmm.
and you can track it
Okay.
from there.
So this is, as far as I know, there is a separate projects module in ERPNext, right?
Yes.
So we
Separate
haven't
projects.
touched upon it, but what can you give a quick overview of what it contains?
So the basically the project module is a module where we define a project, and those project can be tracked with the help of tasks,
Okay.
and you can also have timesheets into it. So tasks are basically been progressed based on the activity how you completed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you can see the status of the project based on its completion.
Okay.
So it's a simple module with a single doc type, and there are some supporting doc types where you can add your timesheets, where you can add your activity costs for the employees,
Mm-hmm.
where you can assign those particular project to a specific employee,
Mm-hmm.
and and based on that, all those things you can add.
Got it.
So over here you can also understand the project profitability uh,
Mm-hmm.
based on
Estimated cost,
estimated
etc.
cost, and also based on the expenses and income which you are generating from this project.
Okay. Customer details also we can link.
Yes.
Got it. Simple project management module kind of.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Got
Okay.
it. Mm-hmm.
And then there is something called cost configuration over here. So
Mm-hmm.
when you just click on this cost configuration, you can see this valuation rate, last purchase rate, and price list.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see how this updates. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is this currency, in which particular currency you want to get the particular bill of material generated,
Mm-hmm.
because this depends upon the currency, or this depends upon the order which you might receive. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
consider that if I'm getting an order in USD, and I want to provide him the estimation in USD, and
Mm-hmm.
based on that I'll be creating this bill of material in USD,
Okay.
so that I can have a proper estimated cost, and which I can produce, and which I can uh, give it further to the customer.
Got it.
Okay, so this
Mm-hmm.
item table is the same for everything, for every transaction in ERPNext.
Mm-hmm.
So over here you will be selecting all the raw materials. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I will be adding the quantity for raw material, that
So
for one particular chair,
wood frame.
much of raw material you might need.
Okay. Wood wood frame. Where is
What do you
it?
mean by wood frame?
Okay. These are legs. So we'll need legs.
Huh?
How many? Four.
Four legs, yes.
Okay. Valuation rate not found.
Did not found because you have not purchased this item yet.
Yeah.
We'll
So we
see
have to
how.
purchase first.
No, no, don't purchase. I want to show you how
Uh-huh.
cost will get updated based on bomb cost.
Okay, got it. The next thing we have is fabric. Mm, durable fabric.
Hmm.
So I think it should be in not numbers but something else.
Meters.
Yeah. So do we change it here?
You can go and
Yeah.
change.
Meter. Yep. Let's come back. Meter. Yep. So let's say 6 meters.
Hmm.
And what else do we
6
have?
meter would not be too much.
Foam. 6 meter is too much. Let's do three.
Yes, two is fine. Yeah.
Two is fine. Okay. Anyways, high density foam for cushions. Foam, top grade foam. Again,
Foam is also
foam.
basically in meters, I think. No, no,
mm,
foams are basically in density, and density is for their this, but it has some calculation for
Maybe square meters. What is it?
foot square. No, no, it's square foot, not meters.
Square foot. Let's say square foot.
Ah, zero point 0.5 square foot maybe.
Square foot. Yeah, let's say zero 0.5. We can take decimals as well. Cool.
Yes.
One more thing that remains, metal base.
Why metal base?
I think that is the base, and on top of that, we do the cushioning.
But we are anyway having this wood, right?
Okay.
We can have wood base maybe. Ah, okay. So you are saying that you will be keeping those metal base on the frame.
Yes. On the wood frame, the metal base, and then goes the
Then
cushion.
cushioning will happen. Okay, fine.
Metal base, base. Nope. So it's fine. We can skip it because I think we don't have polished chrome finish. That is not there. Top grade foam, wood. Maybe this high quality steel we can use for the base. High quality steel, and that would be in, again, base needs to be manufactured, right? From the steel. So this becomes advanced use case.
This becomes advanced. Just keep one ply maybe. Just add one item as ply,
Okay, let me add one item.
wooden ply or something like that. No, 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 no.
Ply.
So
Yeah.
this dimension is something like around 2 by 2 or one
Yeah.
by two, like that.
Okay. So we can specify that in the item if needed.
Huh. So we
Mm,
can have this one numbers. So we will be considering this ply has already been cutting. It's
mm-hmm.
already been cut based on the
Mm-hmm.
uh,
So
Fevicol. So these all are consumables, Fevicols and all. Okay. So
so 10,000 automatically it picked up. Probably we purchased it at that price.
yes,
So let's say 0.1. Only 100 ml of, or like, how much was it?
more you might
It
need.
should be in kgs, by the way.
Which is yes,
Kg.
but you might not be able to change it.
It's transaction with another UM. Okay. Maybe we have a box. So let's keep one box only.
No,
Then we
not
have
one
screws.
number.
Yeah, one number.
हाँ ठीक है.
Screw. How many screws? We can have.
10.
Yeah, let's have 12 screws.
Hmm.
Uh, must be whole number.
Ah, for 3.
This, I think.
Yes, yes, yes. Square feet. Just go inside the square feet UM.
Mm-hmm.
Remove that checkbox.
No.
It's not there.
Yeah, it's not checked.
Okay, go back. Remove and add it again because it's still considering numbers. Yeah.
0.5. Okay, you're saying this. Foam. 0.5. Ah, this time it worked.
Yeah.
Valuation rate not found. Valuation rate not found. Fine.
Okay. So now, do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
We already have some rate for Fevicol, right?
Yes.
As well as screws. Okay.
Yes.
Now just go into cost configuration and change the valuation. This sorry, costing. What is that? Raw material. So now it is in valuation. When you change
Mm-hmm.
it to last purchase, maybe your last purchase is also the same.
Last purchase zero.
is 0. And what about the price list? We don't have, maybe.
Yeah, no. So where
No.
did it fetch that 10,000 from?
This is from valuation.
Hmm. Valuation based on what?
Valuation based on total buying and the using of, or selling. So what happens when you buy a particular material, there is a costing
Hmm.
been created. Okay, that is called what is called cost of goods sold.
Hmm.
So based on that, it gets the valuation generated.
Fevicol, Fevicol. Yeah, we have 98 of this.
Hmm.
Where did we?
Anything like last purchase?
Maybe
Can you just
probably from stock entry.
stock entry we must have put.
Do I check this now? Item name like Fevicol. No.
No, just go inside the Fevicol now. You'll get the connections.
Oh, okay. Wait. Item list. Fevicol. Stock entry. Okay. Two stock entries. We have material receipt.
See,
So,
from here it is
yeah,
bringing.
basic rate. That is what we put.
So it is not taking any kind of purchase. It's only taking the valuation, because over here you are directly putting the valuation rate.
Yeah, that is why.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So now you got to know what is bill of material, right? This is
Yes.
the basic setup of bill of material.
Got it.
Okay. So to manufacture this, you
Mm-hmm.
might have some processes.
Mm-hmm.
Processes can be also known as operations.
Okay.
Okay. So what kind of operations you might right now, don't select anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making it as simple as it can be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, just click on operation, click on with operation.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see that you can add some operations over here.
Mm.
Okay. So operations can be assembling,
Mm-hmm.
gluing, or fixing or polishing.
Hmm.
Okay. So for polishing, we might not have that polish material with us, or
Mm-hmm.
raw material with us, but you can also issue raw materials based on job cards.
Okay.
So when you say work order, it will transfer all the raw materials at once.
Okay.
Based on job card, that means it is based on operations. When you say gluing, it will allow you to only select those material which are needed for that particular operations. It will allow you to
I
only
still
select.
still don't get the difference between these two.
So
Work
in
order
this
and job card.
work
Mm-hmm.
order,
Mm-hmm.
it will allow you to transfer all the raw materials at
Mm.
once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In job card, based on job card, from job card you will be able to select, or so when you go into work order, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have an option to transfer raw materials,
Okay.
stores to WIP.
Mm-hmm.
But when it says job card, it will not give you that option in work order. It will give you that option in job card itself.
Okay.
Based on job card quantity, you will transfer those material as and when required.
Okay.
Okay, based on your requirement.
Mm-hmm. So this is like a toggle of where
Huh.
the transfer will be allowed.
Yes,
Got it.
of raw materials. And then
Of
this
raw
is something
materials.
called routing, which I explained you last time.
Mm.
Sequencing of
Yeah, yeah. So define an order of operations.
order of operations. Yeah,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
that's it. So now, if you want to add any process, or if you want to add any operations, we can add.
Mm-hmm.
One operation can be assembly. That's it.
So routing is also a set of operations, right? Then why this separate table?
Yeah. So when you say routing, so you can
Mm-hmm.
consider routing as a template for operations.
Okay, got it. So if you select it here, it will populate this one.
Populate this side based on its sequence.
Okay. Should we try that? Or
Yes, but we don't have any operations yet. We have to
so
mention some operations like assembling.
Let's create
And
some operations first. Let then.
did you save that bomb?
Yeah,
Okay,
saved. Yeah.
not saved.
Uh, what did we change?
Okay, okay, fine.
Yeah, operation. Let's create an operation. So what could be the operations here, right? First,
Assembly,
assembly.
scraping,
Hmm?
scraping, assembling, and
Scraping, scraping. I don't know. No, scraping.
like scrapping,
Yeah, this. And then uh, foam
polishing.
fitting. Foam fitting can be an operation.
Assembling can be everything, no?
Okay. So
Polishing,
cutting. Wood cutting, right?
but you already have a frame.
Okay. We have a
Maybe,
frame, but it gets cut into things, right? Oh, we
uh,
already have legs as well.
yes,
So polishing.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now you might need some labors for all these things,
Hmm.
right? So you might need some labor for assembling. You might need some labor for scraping. You might need some labor for uh, uh, polishing as well. Just go back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Select the operations. You can go into the routings and no,
Okay.
just go into the routing first.
Hmm.
Now routing name is, what
Share
is that?
manufacturing.
For manufacturing.
Sequence ID we don't need. Operation could be first is
As-
scraping. Hmm.
Scraping. Right.
Then assembly.
Then
Then polishing. Okay.
there is a workstation.
You know, still editable. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Wait. Let me just reload. Routing. Share manufacturing. Save. Workstation is mandatory for operation scraping.
Yes.
Okay.
For all the types of operations, you will need the works because you have created the operation, but where are you going to do that operation?
Hmm.
Maybe that is under some scraping machine, or that is under
Hmm.
uh, some floor or somewhere, right? Or some machine you are going to use, right? So then you can put this workstation type as scraping.
So, how are these two related? Workstation type and workstation.
Workstation type and workstation. So there can be multiple workstation under one type. Okay, like how I can say, in case of wood, there will be one sawing workstation where you will cut a specific thing. But there might be some different shapes of cut in that, where in such workstation you can cut only round shapes. There are some workstation you can cut only strips basically, or you can just, some workstation you can have some molds to be done. Okay, with the help of cutting. Maybe carving is one of the workstation. So all workstation comes under cutting. So
Okay.
that will be the type.
In create, but it won't come under cutting. It will be under
Scraping or
scrape.
shaping.
Hmm.
Scraping is shaping, right?
We can keep it cutting. So scraping is also kind of like that is wood scraping. Yeah, this is.
Ah, you're right.
Mhm.
Scrapers.
So we can have this workstation types as scraper, just one P. Okay. Assembly can be workstation type assembly.
Wood assembly.
Wood assembly. Polish can be finishing. Finishing. Yeah.
Okay. Now, how much time you might take to scrape a particular wood,
Hmm.
or maybe to scrape a whole chair wood which contains, which will be used for whole chair.
So what's the unit of this time? In minutes. Okay.
Minutes.
So let's say scraping takes about 2 hours.
Hmm.
So that is like 120 minutes.
Okay. And if it's a fixed time or it depends on the quantity, like
No,
it
it
might
depends on the quantity. So 2 hours per chair, no,
per chair. Okay.
it's too much. Should we do 60 minutes per chair? Yeah,
Okay.
hourly
Then
rate.
what will be the hourly rate for that?
Hmm. Okay, 250, let's say. Hourly is also too much. Yeah, we can keep it 200. That's fine. Again, might be
Okay.
totally different in the real world, but for now it looks fine.
That's
Then
fine.
we have operating cost, which I think will be
Operating cost would
calculated
come
automatically.
automatically, yes.
Batch.
Batch size. So currently we are considering each item as a batch over here.
Hmm.
So it is by default one each
Hmm.
time. But if you have some batch size which you need to add, that can be added.
Set operating case cost based on BOM quantity. Hmm.
So BOM quantity, say this operating cost is for one particular quantity, right?
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
you can just select that.
Hmm. Got it.
Okay, per unit cost.
Right now it's zero.
It's zero, right?
Okay.
Okay. So
Hmm.
similar to all other operations as well.
Hmm.
If you
Hmm.
want to have all this
Yeah, let's
operating.
have assembly takes 30 minutes, let's say. Hourly rate is 100. Polishing is costly these days. Maybe it takes much more time. So 120, hourly rate is 500. Fine. So cost got calculated. So this is like 200, this is 50 rupees, and this is 1000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So operating cost is calculated now.
Hmm.
So now when you say scrap and process loss,
Wait. See, there is some bug.
what happened?
Okay, it didn't save, I guess. If I save and refresh, yeah, now it is there. I think it did not save because
Yes.
workstation type was missing. Yeah.
Uh-huh. ठीक है. Okay. Now just go to scrap and process loss. Okay.
Okay.
Now in this scrap and process loss, you might have, so when you're scraping or when you're rubbing the wood,
Mm-hmm.
okay, might have some leftovers
Hmm.
which might come out. So
Hmm.
you can also use that or as a byproduct
Hmm.
to make some engineered wood kind of thing,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So there is a concept called engineered wood where they use all those leftovers of wood and they compress it and they create a wood
Hmm.
that can be one of the byproduct for you,
Okay.
which can be used from scrap items. So that scrap item you have to create.
No, item group will be related.
Raw materials, consumables, whatever. So now in this case, it will not be in numbers. It might be in kgs or something like that, because that is kind of powder kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So each time it might get around zero point 0.2 k, zero point 0.2 kg, something like
Hmm.
that.
Yep.
Okay. And if you want to add any cost to that, that can be added as well,
Mm-hmm.
or any rate you want to add. So
So we
that
can
will be,
add a rate. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that will be reduced from the final rate.
Okay, let's say 200 rupees.
Okay. And then go to the costing now.
So what should we do about this? Lot of alerts. Valuation rate not found.
For that, I don't know. Do we
We'll have
have
to
any?
purchase, right?
Huh?
We'll have to purchase.
That okay. In that sense, you're asking. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
have to. I thought you were asking for some settings or something like that.
No, no, I was asking those alerts that show up when I save. Valuation rate not found.
Valuation rate. No, no, for
Mhm.
that we have to purchase. So now you can see this is the actual bomb costing for one particular.
Hmm. Operation cost, raw material cost, scrap material cost. So this is like 10. Wait.
So the total cost is 11,034. But
1050.
there is only one item cost for raw material.
So it's like 11,034. That is equal to 1050 plus the raw material cost, right? 10024. Scrap material cost minus 40.
Hmm.
So if we try this, yes, correct. So this is like a gain, not a loss.
Right.
Got
Right.
it.
Okay. Then there might be some more information which you might look
Mm,
into. Like this is
yeah.
the item name,
Mm,
and these are the. So if there are any quality inspection needed, then you have to
mm,
add all those quality parameters to check if
mm,
the polish is correct, or
mm,
maybe the tone of polish is correct or not.
mm. Shine, polish, shine.
Finishing.
Mm. Acceptance criteria value. Let's give
It
it
should, if it's one, it is good, kind of.
share. So we can have it. If I uncheck this, what will happen?
You can have this except if you don't allow this, or if there is anything formula based, you can add, but
Mm-hmm.
you can just put one or two. Acceptance criteria is one, so when they put one,
Mm-hmm.
so you can also have this numeric logic.
Mm-hmm.
So over here you can see this Python expression they have given.
Hmm. Reading fields. Okay. This is a different thing. Okay. Uh, Chair quality inspection. Okay.
Minimum value and maximum you can just put something one or two.
So if I remove numeric, I don't have to do it, right?
Yes.
Then how will it show up when we do the actual inspection?
So in that case, you have to. So it will still ask you for the inspection. Then
Mm-hmm.
there will be a manual inspection. In
Hmm.
that case, like you are just looking into the chair and you are just
Okay.
confirming that it has been set okay and certain
Got it.
things.
So it's not numeric, but like whoever is checking has made sure that okay, it is all right. Then we
Yes,
should
yes,
pass it. Okay. Quality
yes,
inspection required and share quality inspection.
yes.
We have said
So
this
now
now.
this is set. We are set with the bill of material, and this
Mm.
is the explode bomb. So explode bomb is something that is showing all the raw materials of those that particular bomb or bill of
Okay.
material.
So this
Got
is
it?
same as, so this six, wait, where is it?
More info.
More info, yeah.
No, it is not
Six.
same. This is giving you the actual only that view which you actually need.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Now let's buy these materials to
Mm-hmm.
update the stock.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you can also see this bomb name. So bomb name is like something like this 001. So you
Yep.
can also have different version of bomb. So when you submit it, it will create one version for it.
Hmm.
Just submit the bill of material.
Okay.
Okay. So now this one particular version is already been created.
Yep.
You can have multiple versions of bomb.
Hmm. There is a browse bomb as well.
Yes. We have not added any image.
Yeah, that case is not handled, I guess. Shouldn't show this. Okay, I'll just take a screenshot and mention this color is not good. I'll just send it to you for now and then maybe create a issue later. Cool.
Sure.
Cool. So this is like a tree view,
Hmm.
but right now, yeah, there is no, what do you say, nested thing.
Yeah. This is a very simple bomb.
Yep.
Okay. Now just go to some purchase order or purchase receipt or maybe stock. Purchase, take purchase. We'll have to get this last purchase rate. So maybe
Purchase
receipt.
receipt.
Yes. So when this particular production happens, right, and
Mm-hmm.
you get to know that you don't have any raw material,
Mm-hmm.
so there is a proper channel to work upon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you don't know that which particular suppliers might be involved into this. Only your
Mm-hmm.
purchase manager might know, or if
Mm-hmm.
only stockist might know.
Okay.
Okay, you will always raise the material request
Okay.
on bill of material or
Mm.
based on the raw materials which you want. Okay, and based on that material request,
Mm-hmm.
that particular material request, they will create a purchase order or they might request for quotation.
Okay.
Okay, and after getting the quotation only, they will
Mm-hmm.
confirm that okay, they are okay with this quotation, and now they can confirm and create a purchase order, and then they will do a purchase receipt.
Okay.
Got it? But right now we are directly jumping to purchase receipt because
Mm-hmm.
that has already been done.
Okay. Got it. So let's purchase stuff. Legs.
No, wait. Can
Mm-hmm.
you just go? Can you just scroll up?
Mm-hmm.
Get items from. Do you have that get items from? Okay, go back to the purchase order. We have an option where you can directly fetch the items from bill of material.
That would be very useful right now.
Yeah,
Material request, product bundle, tools,
material request. Under material request. Sorry, not
material
here.
request. Okay.
So this is the actual flow actually.
That is why. Get items from bill of materials, for warehouse,
Stores.
work in progress, or
Oh
raw
no,
materials,
stores.
stores.
Maybe raw materials you want, you can keep. Maybe stores you want, you can keep. Whatever.
So I think these are raw materials, right? So it would make sense keep them in. So for quantity,
So,
uh,
so how much of quantity
let's
you want to?
manufacture 6 chairs.
You can also see this fetch explode bill of material include sub assemblies.
Okay. So
Got it?
sub
There is
bombs.
yes, it will also bring all those materials or
Mm-hmm.
items which are based on sub bombs. Okay.
Got it.
So right now you are getting these items for 6 chairs. So based on 6 chairs, it automatically calculated all the
Mm-hmm.
quantities.
Hmm.
Okay. Save and submit.
Got it. So it's pending.
Yeah. Now
Let's see.
create the purchase order. Just create. Just click on create. So
Create.
this option is only for default suppliers. We
Select a
don't have to
supplier, whatever the one selection a purchase is made against items belonging to the selected supplier only.
click
I
on
didn't
create.
get it.
So basically, at times, what happens? You create a purchase order for
Mm-hmm.
default suppliers. So there might be some items which are default, which has default suppliers,
Hmm.
that you buy those item only from those suppliers.
Hmm.
Okay, so right now we don't have any default suppliers for any of the items.
Hmm. Got it. So will
When you
it
say
create multiple purchase orders or?
no, it might not create multiple purchase order, but you have to, you have to do one by one.
Hmm.
As a default supplier, it will select only those items which has default suppliers.
Got it.
Wait.
Hmm.
Rates, rates you have to put.
Hmm. What is this? Screws. 72 pieces. Maybe 2 rupees. This is
No, don't put two. Valuation is already two. Maybe just put 2.5 or something like that.
okay, 2.5. This is Fevicol. So it's like 10,
Favicon.
it was 10,000, right? So we should keep it low.
Huh.
450, let's say.
But then what
Uh,
about the Favicol which you already have for 10,000?
haha. So we
Will
have
not
FIFO, right? That will,
will not that increase your production cost?
yeah. So how do you handle this now?
So in that case, no, it's business, right? It depends on the demand of the product and all those things,
Mm-hmm.
right? So in that case, you might buy some different brand of a product in
Hmm.
Fevicol,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, which is
Mm-hmm.
much more cheaper than
Hmm.
that. So
Got it.
maybe you can, maybe you can say that you can use it for 12,000, maybe much more higher a bit, or
Hmm.
you can also keep it for 10,000 and slightly up, like 10,500 or something like that.
Hmm. Got it. So yeah, our test data is like that is fine.
Mm, mm.
So now we have foam. Foam is usually like in square feet. Let's say this can be 350. Then we have what is this? Fabric. Fabric is usually like let's say 800 per meter. Then we have again random guessed numbers. Legs are 600 or 300 per that. And this can be in pair, I guess. Like when we are doing in real world, maybe it is in pair. So two pair of legs.
It's always two pairs
Mm.
of legs,
Wooden
but here
ply,
it's just one
it's
number.
like 1800 per thing.
Okay.
So let's say total is around 1
Mm.
lakh.
No.
Mm. Fevicol is the costliest thing. Should I submit
Yeah.
to receive and bill? Let's create purchase receipt. Submit to bill. Create purchase invoice. Is paid. Save. Cash or bank account is payments. Payments mode of payment cash.
Bank is not added.
Okay, bank. Wait. ICICI Bank.
Giving cash from ICICI Bank.
Yeah, it's confusing. Then it would be online, right? Check. Yep. Submit. Yes. Paid. So now this everything is completed. So we'll have some stocks now. Material request is received now. Cool.
Yes.
So now we have the materials. We can start manufacturing, right?
Yes. Now, before that, go to bill of material.
Yep.
Click on that.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can see that everything is zero and there is this,
Mm.
okay, uh,
Costing is also mm,
different. Okay.
different.
So now go back to the production item tab,
Mm-hmm.
change it to last purchase price, cost. configuration, last purchase price.
Okay. It didn't do anything.
No, you have to update the cost.
Okay. I was looking at that button for quite some time now. Finally got to click it. Yeah. So it's updated now.
Okay. So now
Hmm.
you can see this it's been changed to 10,500,
Mm-hmm.
and rails from 2 to it's 2.500 to 2.5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how it works. And now just go to costing.
Yeah,
It's
now
16.
it's like 16,315. Got it.
Got it.
Hmm.
So this is how BOM works and bill of material works
Mm-hmm.
with operation. And if there are without operation, it's more simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't have to put any operations into that, and it's straightforward manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the BOM,
Mm-hmm.
transferring your raw materials, and it's done.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Now this particular bill of material can be
Mm.
used in all the types.
Okay.
Okay, which I showed you, right? Make to stock and make to order.
Hmm.
And as far as if everything is same, you can also use it in engineer to order.
Okay.
Okay, if everything is same.
Mm-hmm.
So at times what happens, you might get an order that I need 500 chairs.
Okay.
The only thing what you need to change is the cushion, or the only thing what you need to change is say fabric.
Okay.
Okay, you can just have new version of this bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and change the fabric. That's it.
Got it. So then it will create a new version of the same bomb.
Same bomb, yes.
So yeah, this is the same fabric.
No, no, just
Okay.
create one now.
Hmm. Special fabric cloth. Okay. Special fabric cloth. It doesn't have a rate because we it say okay. Now it's like two versions. Oh, this became the default one. Ah.
Yeah. So so there has to be at least one default.
Hmm. This is also default. This is also default.
Hmm? No, reload it.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Yeah. If I make this one default, it will make rest of them not default but active. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So along with this, there is one more thing with bill
Hmm.
of material.
Hmm.
Okay. You think that right now you are into the business of say wood.
Hmm.
Okay. Maybe you are into the business of electronics,
Okay.
okay, where you are manufacturing phones,
Hmm.
okay, or laptops. So phone is the ideal example.
Mm-hmm.
That phone might have different variants.
Hmm.
Okay, then how would you create bill of material for the item of variants
Hmm.
in that case? Okay, might be we can have variants for the table as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dining set. Okay, where you have dining set for four people, dining set for
Hmm.
dining table for four people, dining table for six
Six
people,
people. Yeah.
right? So that can be one case.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case you have to create one item as a dining table set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and make it as template or make it as has variant item.
Okay. I think we have one such use case. Uh, template.
We must have created
Yeah,
already.
this is the variant of Econest tables. We can view show variants, and these are like 4 and 6. We
Ah,
already done this.
we have already done this. Okay,
Yeah.
so now just create one more bomb.
Okay.
Maybe just duplicate that and change the item. Maybe everything
Mm-hmm.
might be this. Remove the fabric.
Oh, can't change the item now. So we have, like, do I select the variant or the template?
Variant. Sorry.
Template,
Template.
okay. Now I'll remove durable, this, that. Fine. This is
No,
a
no,
template bomb. Okay. Mm-hmm.
in that case, you might have uh, how many legs we have used?
Mm, 4.
Ah, fine, fine.
Mm,
Okay,
okay. This is a template bomb and will be used to make the work order for variants of the item this. Okay.
got it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just have to submit it. Now there are two things over here.
Mm,
Okay, so you can see this now. This item, this bomb has been converted into the template
mm,
bomb. Okay, that means this is one of the template for that particular bomb.
okay.
Okay, so now there can be two cases.
Mm,
Okay, might be you might be using all the materials as same,
mm-hmm.
or you might be using some materials or something different in different variant.
Mm,
Got it.
okay.
So best example, if I could give you in t-shirts.
Mm,
Okay, a manufacturing t-shirt, say for excel you want blue dye.
mm,
Okay, but for small you might need black dye.
okay.
So that raw material might change, the
Mm,
color of the raw material might change. So when
mm,
you just click on create, just click on create on top.
mm-hmm.
Okay, click on variant bomb.
Okay.
So now it will ask you to select the variant for which
Let's
particular item you want to create.
let's say 6. Change
Now you
this to 6. Hmm.
uh, that way you can do submit.
Got it.
Right?
And we can
Now when
have
you
one more. Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah, add one more. So
Yep.
I'll explain
Let's
more.
create variant bomb for this now and submit. Yep. So now we have two bombs, one for the 4 one and one for the 6.
Six. Just go to the template again.
And
Click on create.
hmm.
Click on work order.
Okay.
So now over here it will also ask you which
Hmm.
variant you want to select without creating a bomb.
Okay.
You get it?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So now what happened over here is that you had created two separate bomb
Hmm.
because there were some variations.
Hmm.
Okay, where you, instead of four legs you needed six legs.
Okay.
Okay, and in different you wanted to change something else. So there are two different bombs now.
Hmm.
Okay, but say that you don't have to change anything.
Hmm.
Everything will be the same. Then
Okay.
you can take the variant of the item
Okay. Got it. So same, this template will be used.
will be used
Okay.
in that case.
Not those particular specific bombs that we created.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So this was all about bomb.
Hmm.
Everything which I knew. If you
Hmm.
know anything much more, then please
Hmm.
let me know.
I
Which
don't know.
I'm
I first time I went into the bomb. So I am just interested about what is this showing website.
I don't know, I have not
Uh,
used it.
huh. It shows it in the website.
But what is the use of this? Maybe this might be used for some customized thing, that what all material we are using and how much we are using. Maybe this
Hmm.
might be for B2B businesses.
Hmm. Maybe. And then you can say show items, show operations. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it shows the items and what is. So, like, maybe making the manufacturing process public somehow.
Public, yeah,
Hmm.
for
Yeah.
their specific customers or something like that.
Hmm. Hmm. Got it. Then there are connections. So mostly I think we covered everything.
Yes, we
Okay.
got everything. So now just go back.
So what is this process loss? Like when can be this applicable or useful?
So process loss is something that at the time of doing some manufacturing, you might spill up some product.
Hmm.
While so maybe say that you're manufacturing some chemicals,
Hmm.
okay, and it's got spilled.
Hmm.
Now you so now that is a loss because there is a process of pouring,
Hmm.
right? And due to that, it got leaked or it got so it got spilled
Hmm.
somewhere. So now
Hmm.
that is loss for you.
Hmm.
You cannot recover it
Hmm.
anyhow.
Hmm.
So that is called process loss.
Okay.
So that is mainly been defined when you know that this much of loss is always there in my manufacturing.
Okay. So what if the loss is different every time and we have to keep track of it?
Then in that case, when you actually finish a production,
Hmm.
okay, when you actually finish a production, you might be able to update the scrap item or the process loss.
Okay.
So process loss is ideally so when you have integrated ERP next to some machine,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then it will give you the accurate process loss,
Got it.
something like that. But when that particular manufacturing is done manually and then you are updating into the system, then it might have some discrepancies in adding the process loss.
Got
Then
it.
that is manual, and then you might add it. That is never accurate in that terms.
Got it. So now we
Okay.
have the recipe, right?
Yes. Now we have the recipe and we have
And the raw
created.
materials as well. Yeah.
Yes. Now you just go back. There is something more in terms of workstations I need to show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, workstation. So everything we have covered everything like item we have covered. We have covered bill of material, workstation type,
Hmm.
operation, and routing.
Hmm.
Everything, but this workstation is something which is left.
Yeah. We haven't created a workstation. So there is a question if we can take it.
Yes, please.
So Rafi asks, what will happen this each item from different supplier need to create different MR. So I think when we created and got everything from the same supplier, what if different suppliers give different things of that
So
request?
in that case, so in that case, what happens?
Mm-hmm.
We have this default suppliers.
Hmm.
Okay, so when you say that, you can anyway create partial MRs.
Hmm.
Sorry, partial purchase orders based on a single MR.
Hmm.
Okay, so MR means he means material request.
Material request that I got. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say yeah, you have duplicated it.
Yeah. Duplicated.
Huh. So now what you have to do is just go into purchase order.
Hmm.
Say, click on create. It's okay. You don't have to. Yeah. So now remove some of the item from this.
Hmm.
Okay, and just save it.
Hmm. Partially ordered. Okay, so we can see what was not ordered, right?
Yes. Now you create one more purchase order from that.
Oh, it only creates with the remaining two.
Two.
Nice.
Now you can change the supplier.
Got it. So we can say Tech Gadget Electronics.
And also there is one more way that
Hmm.
consider that all your items has the supplier, default
Okay.
suppliers.
Okay.
Okay? And say that out of that, three items has same default suppliers.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you select the default supplier, system will purchase only those three items from that specific supplier.
Okay. So that happens in material request, right?
Yes.
So that pop-up that we were seeing.
Yes.
Hmm. So for this particular default supplier, uh, it is
No, go
applying a
inside the
filter.
item.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
Go inside the item.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the item. No, no, that specific item maybe.
Oh, that item. Wait. No, this we are not
Uh,
buying. We have, let's say Fevicol.
Go inside the Fevicol. No, no, go inside the Fevicol first.
Okay.
Huh. Now go in accounting tab,
Mm-hmm.
uh, expand this row. You have this default supplier somewhere. Yes,
Hmm.
add that.
Metal Master Industries.
Okay.
Okay.
Add one more item.
Hmm. Screws. Oh, it's 2024. Mhm. Okay. I think okay, this thing because I duplicated.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay. Now change the. Did you change the supplier for screws?
I haven't checked.
Default.
Accounting default supplier. NHFX says hi Hussain, first time in your life. Welcome. Uh, so let's say TechCraft Innovations. Changed. Now,
Now add one more item with the same supplier name. Any of it, maybe TechCraft or
fabric. 10 meters. And we'll go inside it. Accounting, default supplier. Let's pick TechCraft Innovations. So screws and fabric is coming from TechCraft, and
hmm,
Favicol is coming from Metal Master. Okay.
Metal Master. Okay.
Submit.
Save.
Yes.
Now
Okay.
create purchase
Purchase
order.
order.
Now you select
Oh, it
TechCraft.
shows TechCraft Innovations. Okay.
Now when you say create,
Something is broken. I don't know what. Shows a comma here.
maybe there might be some when you are uploading it.
Supplier. Yeah. Probably.
uh, at that time there might be some space left.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, it automatically brought two.
Hmm. Yeah. For wherever in that in whichever item that supplier was the default, it fetched only those. Nice. So if you
Hmm,
want to quickly create
yeah,
purchase orders, it's better to set the default supplier name.
yeah.
Yeah, got it. The next question is Rahul Singh says it would be great if BOM is editable after submit. We have 5,000 plus finished products, and any change in raw material we have to make new version.
So in that case, you have so why you want it as, because see, bill of material is something which is kind of recipe, and if you want to do that way, then you use only one bill of material, and you can anyway change the raw materials at the time of you can change the raw material at the time of work order. Basically, you can anyway change the raw materials.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
that is
I
one way.
don't understand why would someone want to edit the recipe after the thing has been created. So it makes sense to create a new
No,
version. In that case, you keep a trail of how it was manufactured, right? Or
but that
how is
also
it?
increases their database. That also
Hmm.
increases their database.
Got it.
And in case why we prefer to keep it, that is for audit purpose. What you have already manufactured,
Mm-hmm.
it's based on, it's on what basis and what materials, and it has been used for backtracking, and it is also been used for how much of your labor as well as how much of the raw material cost been used,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So at any step, like later on when we are manufacturing, we can change the bomb defined quantities, right? Change the recipe.
Yes,
Okay. So that is
you
what you're
can change
suggesting,
the,
yeah.
not in bill of material but in work order, yes you can.
Okay, got it. Yeah, not the actual bill of material, but uh, bill of material acts like a template recipe then that you change in work
Template
order.
recipe. So
Okay.
currently in ERPNext you cannot create any manufacturing, or you cannot create work orders without a bill of material. So
Okay.
that is something, there is a concept called on the fly bill of material,
Mm-hmm.
which you define the bill of material on work order itself,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, you cannot define work order on the fly, but you can customize the work order based on
Mm-hmm.
your requirement after
Mm-hmm.
adding the bill of.
Got it.
That is a bit weird. I don't know why it has been there, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this can be done. And also, if you don't want to involve any bill of material and you just want to manufacture a simple item process, then you can also go ahead and do some repacking thing. So
Mm-hmm.
we have this repack thing in stock entry.
Mm-hmm.
Without adding any bill of material, you can anyway do your manufacturing from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Anything
think
else?
that's it from the question size. There was a question way before. How can we capture a SQL query executed by user in ERPNext? This question has been like in the comments as well before. I think you only asked MK Chaudhary. By a user, where is he executing the SQL query? In System Console, we have logs already, but if they are directly executing in the database, you will have to check database logs, not at the framework level. Cool. So yeah, so now we have the materials as well as the things. BOM. Finally, we have some bombs. Not bombs, but bombs. BOM bombs. uh, you're on mute, Dharmesh, if you're speaking.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
We have not touched workstations yet.
yeah. We were going to let's finish in workstations maybe.
Yeah.
Workstation list. So okay.
Yeah. So as I explained you
Mm-hmm.
earlier as well, what does what do you mean by workstation? Workstation is nothing but the machine or an
Mm-hmm.
assembly line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you have put the type of workstation over there. You saw that hourly rate and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Those are getting carry forward from workstations.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe for which particular workstation type you want to select what, maybe
Yeah,
scrapers,
for
maybe.
finishing, maybe we have this polish polish machine, let's say.
Hmm.
You said like think of it as machines, so maybe that.
Yes. It
Hmm.
can be machine or it can be anything. Like
Hmm.
workstation can also be a human.
Okay, got it. Person, a
Whoever.
person that polishes the wood.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
And then how much of job it can do, like job capacity, run parallel job cards in a workstation.
Hmm. So maybe two things can be polished at once.
Okay.
Two job cards can
Two
be
job cards.
processed. We haven't seen
And then,
job cards yet, but yeah.
yes. Yeah. Then we have something called warehouse, that
Mm-hmm.
once that is done, where you will be putting all those materials from. Don't
Hmm.
select it, it might confuse.
Hmm.
But this is that. And then
Hmm.
you can also link it to the plant floor. So plant floor can be some kind of structure which you have at your manufacturing unit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can also upload that plant floor picture in ERPNext to see the real time
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Got it.
this status of it.
Floor name. This can be main area, let's say.
Hmm. Okay.
And
And then
we go to
works.
plant floor. Yeah, we don't have the workstation right now. We can create from the plant floor as well. Cool.
Yes.
So yeah, then you have workstation status,
So if
production
it is
off, idle,
production, it
problem,
is
maintenance.
maintenance. So when it is in production, it will take it, uh, or when it is in idle or production, it might take it into the job cards.
Okay.
So based on this, so because this is very important in term of um, say it is very important in term when you are creating a capacity planning.
Hmm.
Basically, you also have this inactive status. You can
Hmm.
also have some image is added. When it is inactive, it will show
Hmm.
this image. When it is
Hmm.
active, it will show this image.
Got it.
Okay. And then operating costs. So this is a bit important.
Hmm.
So when you say workstation might need some electricity cost or some rent which you are
Hmm.
paying, or
Hmm.
some wages to the employees. Okay,
Hmm.
some consumable cost which you might be using for that workstation.
Maybe
Okay.
polish or some
Greasing,
greasing. Yeah, got it.
greasing, or and that kind of thing.
Hmm.
So that you can add as well if you want.
Let's say 150 per hour. Wages we can define like 150. Um, yeah, rent and electricity maybe not.
Electricity is something you can add, because
Hmm.
without electricity, people might not be able to work.
10 rupees per hour, let's say. Hmm.
Okay. Then
Description.
there's a small description regarding that, and working hours. So as I
Hmm.
told you, right, holiday list
Hmm.
for production planning. So
Got it.
if you add the holiday list, it will consider it at the
Mm-hmm.
time of capacity planning.
Okay, got it.
Okay. And the working hours you can add, so that whenever you are planning your production, it will only allocate this workstation with between that time.
So let's say 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
But we always have our live after 6 p.m.
So yeah, so 6 p.m. they do the work and then they come to watch the live stream. So total working hours it won't auto calculate. 11 it did. Yeah, 11 hours.
Okay.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
So this is how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you might just duplicate this and just add all other workstations.
Mm-hmm. This is production. Okay. We can duplicate. Polish machine can be. This can be. Hmm. Assembly area or machine we can call it,
Hmm.
and this comes under assembly. Only one. uh,
Yeah, you add it for two.
One. Okay, maybe their working hour is different, they don't want to watch us, so cool. Now duplicate. One more we have is um scrapers. Scraper machine. We can change the operating cost. Electricity, let's say 30. Wages are 300.
So this is all
Mm-hmm.
nothing but the additional cost.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So when like creating the operating cost, right? Will
Hmm.
it consider since we haven't linked the workstation in the BOM, we have linked the workstation type. So in the
Hmm.
type as well, we can workstation type. Did we have the operating cost? In the type as well, we had operating cost, right?
Yes. If you added, if you must have added over here, it must have came to the workstation as well.
Hmm,
So again, type can have kind of template for a workstation.
got it. And then in the BOM, again we can have, yeah, we added this, right? Hourly
Hmm.
rate.
Hmm.
So would it automatically calculate based on the type?
Yes.
And then we can override at BOM level as well.
Form level. Yes.
Okay.
When you change it.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Okay.
So,
So mostly
hmm,
we have covered everything in this.
masters, yeah. So we
Format.
covered, where is it? Manufacturing. Item we have already covered. Bill of materials we covered. Workstation type and workstation we covered. Operation and routing also is done.
Yes.
Manufacturing settings we covered yesterday, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
it is already been covered.
Mohammed Rafi says it's better to explain manufacturing settings. That is covered yesterday. So
Okay.
Selig Ibrahim asks, can you update an item used across multiple bombs? Example, the screw used might be stainless steel. Now you can only source brass screw with same dimensions. Is there a solution to replace the RM item?
Yes, alternative item.
Hmm. You can add it as an alternative item, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you have to make sure that you have that alternative checkbox in work order. Sorry, in bill of
Bill
material
of
as well as
materials.
yes.
Yeah, in here, I think somewhere we had allow alternative item, and then here alternative. Okay, wait. Where was that alternative item? Yeah, this. So you can then come here and say screws. Then you can say that, okay, brass screws. Screw. Two-way. Okay, if you don't have brass, you can use this or that. Fine. Now you have alternative item.
Keep it two-way.
Okay, let's keep it two-way. Item must be checked in that item as well. So we'll have to check allow alternative in this as well. Go back two-way, save. Now it is fine. Did I do it correctly, Dharmesh?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, this is like the
We'll see this
possible
case as
solution.
well.
Yeah.
We'll
Mm-hmm.
also see this case
Mm-hmm.
where you can use this as
Mm-hmm.
an alternative maybe.
Cool. Cool. So if there are no other questions, we can end today's session.
Sure, sure, no problem. Thank you,
Thanks,
Sen.
thanks, Dharmesh. Thanks everyone for
Thank you very
joining
much.
in. We'll see you all tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. IST.
Yeah.